All right, here we go. All right. Welcome to the episode of the Audio Audacity Podcast. I'm your host, Mo Brooks. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, after a 2-year hiatus. Yeah. It's been a minute with everything, with real life going on, with trials and tribulation, parenting, grandparenting, working. We're part of a union, striking, getting our bread, and now we're back. So it's been a minute. Welcome. We have a new studio.
We are new studio.
Yes, it's official like a whistle. All right. So
all of that.
So being that we are back in the system, it is a situation whereas now we have to have a topic for episode 25. It's been 2 years. What's been going on in St. Louis, this is where we're from, St. Louis, Missouri, and everyone would know Mr. Chime-Time. You know, there's several different African-American or black food critics who travel across the country. You have Darius Cooks. You have Keith Lee. You have Mr. Chime-Time. The other two that I mentioned have been in St. Louis before. Currently, we're now experiencing the wrath of Mr. Chime-Time. It's definitely a wrath. But I can truly say that the attention, whether positive or negative, is well deserved and well needed, because a lot of the things we have here in St. Louis in terms of restaurants, we have some stuff that he would call mid, and some shit that's horrible. Straight Reggie. If you're a weed smoker, it's horrible. So we definitely got to get our shit together, and I'm glad he's here because most people can't take criticism,
right?
Unfortunately,
right.
But the criticism is well warranted if your shit ain't right. Yeah. So that's pretty much why this podcast is. We're gonna come out with some shit that we feel, as well as some facts, as well as some things that how we feel. It is what it is.
Right.
So based on what's going on right now, let's give you a brief rundown on the different black. Well, first of all, the name of this podcast, the title of this podcast is "Yo, Chime-Time Is Up." Flat out. Nigga, you been here too long. But then again, maybe not long enough, depending on who you talk to. Me personally, I love the love. You know, the criticism. I love what he's doing. He's definitely bringing attention to our restaurants and our spots here in St. Louis, and we need to make a lot of notes and connotations on what needs to go happen to be better and make the situation better. Because unfortunately, a lot of us are used to our food, and we know the spots ain't shit.
I mean, they good in a pinch. A lot of folks here cook themselves, right. So it's a lot of different components to it. Because I believe it's laziness. Like if he pop in and you're not on, it shouldn't be a situation where you're well known. So then you give the well known person the best that you have.
Right.
It should be the best all the time. It should be consistency. Right. Thing. So I look at it like this. It ain't like he caught us slipping. That just is what it is. And we just accept it because we here.
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Better. And then there's restaurants we don't even go to that this man went to. And it's like, oh, okay.
And that's the biggest running joke. Because it's like, he would go to a spot ain't nobody ever heard of, or we don't go to. And the running joke is when he'll say,
y'all don't
go this one. Y'all don't go this one either. But realistically, now let's call a spade a spade, shall we? Here we go with the news flash, because I'm gonna make it happen. Here we go. One more time. So what's going on is, when he first got to St. Louis, he touched down and presumably, he went to Ferguson. So he came online on Facebook and asked everyone, where can he go in Ferguson? A lot of us don't fuck with Ferguson. So he's not from here. He don't know that. So he chose Ferguson. He chose possibly through random invites and or a voting system. I don't know how he picks where he picks, but he chose Ferguson. Ferguson is definitely
it's been in the headlines.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like
it's a well-known area.
York,
yeah,
you've heard of Queens.
You heard of Queens or Brooklyn or maybe South Central if you go to LA. So why wouldn't you not go to Ferguson? But
check on Ferguson.
We don't even go to Ferguson for food because everything's over there. You know, because the only thing that most of us have gone to, I've never personally went to Kathy's Kitchen, but that's the only spot.
I've heard it's good.
Right. So I've heard it's good too, but I've not.
That's from her family members that I've heard this.
And I have heard it from, hell, my partner Devin that used to work there, used to be a cook there.
Oh, yeah.
That was always, Devin's little spot. But other than that, no one goes to the Reds. The Hive, he went to the Hive. I've never heard of the Hive.
Heard of that.
And then Elicious, when I heard they first opened up, they were popping, but then they dropped. And so, and sure as shit, when he went to Reds, everybody was like, "Who the fuck sent you to Reds?"
Who still go to Reds? Who's keeping Reds?
No one goes to Reds. Oh. I talked to my homegirl today. She said Reds is where you go when you drunk.
Suck up some liquor.
Yeah, because other than that, you ain't anybody fucking with Reds. It's just what it is. Reds ain't been good since he moved off of West Florida. Was West Florida? No, when he was over in when he was off Bermuda Road. Right. Back when he had the little thing. Right. That's when Reds was fire. Once he got the establishments.
And I think that's a part of it. Once you get it going and get it running, they slack.
Yeah.
Now don't get me wrong. Some of the food around town is good. A lot of the food around town is good, but baby, I think it's a lazy thing. I think and it's not just St. Louis. I'm sure it's other places or whatever. But your restaurant needs to be up to par all the time.
Yeah.
So if this man come in town and none of the food is good, I'm looking at it from his point of view. If I go somewhere and I ain't never been nowhere and people are telling me to go here, that's not on him. That's on the restaurants.
Yeah.
So you can't say, "Oh, get out of my town," because you saying our restaurants are bad. If they bad, they bad. And guess what? We're not going to them same places that he critiqued because they bad. Yeah. So it's not really on him per se. But if he was a Gordon Ramsay and he brought his whole face to the restaurant and they knew who he was off tops versus just some random nigga coming in ordering hey, let me get your best seafood dish. All right. And they throw a bunch of shit in the bowl and here you go. Because he's some random nigga. Let it be a Gordon Ramsay. Oh, they in the back of the kitchen scrambling to make this ramen and this shrimp and
easily
this chives and put a little swirl on top of it and a little pepper.
Because they got to make it perfect.
Presentation. The presentation is everything.
Right.
And that's what I'm like. It's a lot of these restaurants are lacking consistency.
Yeah, it is.
We spoke about Sweetie Pies when how Tim wanted it to be a franchise and a large chain and the consistency was falling off. Him and his mom kept bumping heads on that. Like, you making it too big. Like they always say, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You're making it too big. The consistency can't be controlled. Recipes is one thing, but then when you cooking up a big batch of something, you lose something in the translation. Everybody who cook or cater know that. So
right.
You have to be very consistent.
Right.
I'm just staring at my husband. Hi, y'all. I just thought about that. Hey. But anyway, but I'm just saying the consistency. I can't really fault this guy because I would be the same way. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I don't eat. Like when he went to House of Jollof.
Yes.
And he got the dish that I like.
Right.
And in my head, I'm like, ooh, he got the goat. I don't eat the goat from there, but I eat
the chicken.
The roasted chicken is the roasted chicken is fire. Don't get me wrong. The goat subpar and the fish, I'm good on the fish all together. I'm good on the fish. But yeah, that's the point. The recipe itself is consistent. So he was gonna get a goosey stew out of them.
Right.
But the rest of that, haphazard, just throw that shit in there and give it to them.
Right. And another thing is, people here have to realize and recognize this man has been all over the country trying multiple restaurants, not even in the black community, white, black, Latino, Mediterranean. He's tried a lot of dishes. So his palate is refined, and as well as, like, besides being a refined palate, it's also a situation where, he may like certain things I might not like. Like, I don't eat pork, he does. I don't like tomatoes,
like
he might.
When you go to Kingston 10 and I don't like how spicy it is.
Right.
Because I'm tasting heat and not flavor. That's two different things. So that's just my preference.
And it's so everyone has been saying, go here, go there. And it's unfortunate, certain a lot of spots he's been to. But if you are still in town when you see this,
still in town.
Today is Sunday, July 8th? What's the date?
The 7th.
The 7th. You want some good Jamaican food by some real Jamaicans? Go to Kingston 10 in Florissant. That's my spot. The family is straight from Jamaica. And try Kingston 10 before you leave St. Louis, or if you ever come back this way, hit Kingston 10. You gonna enjoy it. But let's talk about. Did you? I sent you the.
Yeah, I do. I have the
spots he hit up.
The review. You want the spots he hit up or the review?
Let's go with the spots he hit up and then take it from there.
Okay, let me see. I have the review. I don't have the spots. You have to send me the spots. But I'm gonna read that review while he pulling the spots. He did a review on a Chinaman, and you know what? We was all popping off at the mouth like, you need to go get some Chinaman while you. I mean, they was on his head about Chinaman. Forgive me, Lord.
Well, he went to
Chinese
Lefties.
food.
He went to Lefties. Lefties is, for those who don't know, Lefties is the only black-owned Chinese restaurant in St. Louis, or as we call it, Chinaman. Yeah. And he went there. Now everybody know it's hard to mess up a St. Paul sandwich. He had St. Paul sandwich and enjoyed it. The St. Paul is fire no matter where you go, as far as I know. But gizzards, nah, bro. So a friend of mine I talked to today told me that they took gizzards off their menu because of him, which is good. Yeah. Please do.
The owner of Lefties posted that himself on his page. He
good.
Said they coming off the menu today.
Good.
Yeah, they should never been on the menu.
So far, from what I can see, let's see on my trusty computer. So far, he hit up Donut Drive-In. Never heard of it, but he gave a good review.
I've heard of that.
Elicious, no.
Elicious is
Reds, no.
Ugh.
Get Jerked, no. Kathy's Kitchen, it was so, but that was like a no.
Yeah.
Then you had the Mediterranean spot he hit up. He gave that one a great review. I never heard of it, but it looks very delicious. Ray's Soul Food in Illinois. He gave that a good one. House of Jolliffe. It was iffy. It was a no, but it was borderline because he did certain things he just didn't like. He wanted more melon seeds, and they didn't have that, and he tried to go.
They're more ground. They're ground up. I guess he wanted the seed.
It's the whole seed. I guess he wanted the whole seeds. The biscuit joint, he thought that was cool. Crown Candy, that was fire.
Yeah, you always gonna get.
Everybody knew. We all knew about Crown Candy. Then there was the Sister City's Cajun. We never heard that spot. He gave a good review. We've never heard that spot.
No, I've never heard.
Never heard that spot. And that's like the running joke here. He went to spots we don't even go to.
Right.
One thing people need to understand: St. Louis is a very segregated city. Always has been. And then on top of that, even by being segregated, you have areas. If you live in another county, you're not going to go South City to get something where you can get, even if the South City dish you want is fire, the best ever, you're not going to drive all the way down to South City to get something that you're going to eventually eat on the way back home. Yeah. So you're going to get whatever's in your area of your region.
DoorDash to your house.
Right. So there's a lot of spots that even when he went to, we don't even go to because most of us don't live in those areas.
Right.
St. Louis is only segregated. We have people in the city, we have downtown, north side, west side, and some, for the most part, south side.
Right.
North County, that's it. St. Charles, we get them out of St. Charles, which is across the river.
Yeah,
we're not in West County. We're not in Creve Coeur. So there's a lot of spots he hit up, as well as have yet to hit up. It just ain't the same.
It's this page called STL Bucket List. Great restaurants on there. If you looking for a restaurant or a date night, STL Bucket List on Instagram, go on. And I'm in my head, I'm like, nobody recommended that. You can go on there and click off restaurants are phenomenal. Like restaurants I've never heard of. These are just random reviews from just like different people. But from what I can see, they're getting 4 and 5 stars. And it's like, dang, okay, you didn't try such and such restaurant. I've never heard of some of the restaurants that he tried. At least these ones. The ones on STL Bucket List I've heard of. And it's like, okay, it's a comprised list. Go look at that list. Because what these people are telling you, this is their preference.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's all he can go off of.
That's all he can go off of. That's why I said I can't really put it off on him. him coins. He be wanting coins. I can't really put it off on him. You know what I'm saying? But if there's no consistency and your staff is lazy, what do you expect? Like if that's the best food you're putting out there, you need to start over. That's all I'm saying.
Flat out.
You need to start over.
He also hit the Foundry. He hasn't put out that review. Hell, when he first got here, he hit up Schnook. So we know, hey, bro.
He put that review out yet.
Yeah, what's up with the Schnook's review? I know you had them fire ass honey wings. Right, Schnook got them fire ass wings and fried fish. So
yes,
we waiting on that, bro.
And this season.
Should we that's what flat out. Flat out. What else? So he hit up the Foundry, hasn't posted that yet. He hit up, oh man, whoever.
Recommended. Whoever recommended.
Hold on. Let me.
You had to sit with it.
Nah, I gotta.
Just feel away.
Whoever. Take my glass off this one. Whoever told this man that our barbecue was better than Texas, kill yourself. 4 times over. It ain't nothing here that represents our Texas toast. Ain't even better than they Texas toast.
Make your own bottom.
Bruh, most people here in St. Louis, I'm sorry, let me talk in my dialect. Most folks here that live here, from here, don't even fuck with barbecue spots here. Because especially the white establishments, so your Pappy's, your Salt and Smoke, your Sugar Fire, this shit is decent, but you're paying an arm and a leg and getting bullshit.
Let the record show I do not like Sugar Fire.
Bullshit. And y'all got the nerve to send them to all these little spots. Pappy's, Salt and Smoke, Sugar Fire. And where was it? Either way it go, it took for him to go, what was that name of that spot? Hold on. I just saw it.
Was it on Southside?
Yeah, that Southside spot. Hold on. Had the little cosmic pig. So it was called. Hold on, because I sure got it on my phone. If I can pull it up, it's part of my images.
Well, I grew up on C&K.
Stellar Hog. He had to go to Stellar Hog, a spot most of us probably never been to.
I've never heard of it.
Even when he went inside, I'm looking at this spot like, dude.
Wow.
Once again, I was raised as a little boy. If you go somewhere where nigga look like they say the word nigga loosely, we don't go. That spot look like they say the word nigga quite loosely. And that nigga found some good barbecue. The way barbecue, for the most part, is supposed to be the blueprint. He found that Stellar Hog. A spot we would never go to because it's in the South City. Yeah. So unless you already live in South City, and for those in the South City, more than likely, blacks probably don't go there because it look like they say nigga.
Because of the...
No, we don't do racism. I mean, some of the racist food tastes the best, but it's nigga.
You know what, you might be eating nigga. You never know.
You're right. You might be some shit, something.
And again, like I said, I was raised on C&K. Sauced up, rib tips, turkey tips, meat fall off the bone, rib. C&K down in the city, been down there my whole life. Half of my mama life. I'm for sure. I don't know what year they came about, but that's what I'm used to. Right. I'm so grateful. Is London and Sons is no more, is it? I'm glad ain't nobody recommended London and Sons. That he would have told us a new asshole on London and Sons. Mm-hmm. But
London and Sons ain't nothing but actually London and Sons is nothing but a copy of what's that in Chicago? Harold's. Oh, Harold's. Yeah, Harold's chicken with ketchup, the spicy ketchup.
Yeah, a lot of hot sauce.
Yeah, and that's all it is.
I've never liked London and Sons.
London and Sons, I didn't try London and Sons until I was like, 22, 23 years old, and I only did it after leaving the club. I needed something to eat, just soak up that liquor.
And his wife that's what it was. On their birthdays. That's a little known.
Right.
They met at the London Sons.
So let's see. Nasty barbecue. Sugar Fire was that had bugs in the motherfucker.
Yeah, he couldn't tell if that was a fly or a roach. Is that what he said?
Yeah, like a gnat, and the motherfucker didn't move.
And it wouldn't move.
I know the one spot he went to. He went to Mama Reed restaurant, and they actually thanked him for visiting. And, that's what counts. When you can go to a restaurant, get the food, do a review, and then they hit you back with a review thanking you because of certain situations. True. They had a whole situation because they were short-staffed, for one, and it smelled in there because there was a water situation in the basement,
So
in the
it's
basement carpet. Yeah. So it must have been one of them buildings that flood.
Yeah.
And that's what that was.
That
That's what it's all about. Veil Brothers, that was horrible. Like you said, the biggest problem he had in a lot of these spots was no seasoning. You had the food, the shrimp and the fish cooked a certain way, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't season the flour. That's common sense.
That
You
is
could
true.
put some Lowry's in that shit. Lemon pepper, something. Season the flour.
Yeah.
All you got is just some. Anyway. And then the emos. Let's. Oh my God. First of all, a lot of us here, a lot of us here live and die by emos.
We swear by
the
it.
biggest problem we had that I've seen on the Chime-Time Facebook thing, because I know he's also on let's see, Instagram as well as TikTok. But the biggest, I'm following him on Facebook. Everyone's saying which ones you go to. It shouldn't matter.
Again,
if you gotta go to a certain restaurant, if they'll say there's 4 or 5 emos, or 4 or 5 London and Sons, or 4 or 5 CK barbecues, 4 or 5. It shouldn't matter which one you go to. If you gotta go to one that's better than the other, then that whole franchise is fucked. Because it's supposed to be consistencies across the board.
Because they're owned by different owners, though.
Yeah, but it shouldn't matter.
The recipe should be consistent.
The message should be consistent. Flat out.
The recipe is not consistent.
Right.
You're gonna get mixed reviews.
So fuck.
And a lot of people don't like pizza on the cracker.
Right.
Because they look at emos as hors d'oeuvres. I've heard that in New York. All them hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, because it's
y'all eat them hors d'oeuvres.
Right. So you have St. Louis style pizza, which is basically pizza with provolone on a cracker crust.
Yeah.
You have Chicago style pizza, which is deep dish and thick. You have the Detroit style pizza, which is basically a pizza in reverse with the cheese on the bottom and all the sauces on top.
New York style pizza.
And you got New York style pizza where you get big ass slices and you can buy it by the slice. So, and then you got California style with all the healthy shit on it, whatever.
That's pretty much veggie pizza.
That's just whack. And I said it. It's just whack. So, but when it came to emos, a lot of us got offended because it's an acquired taste. A lot of us grew up on certain items that we love and hold dear because we're from here. Yeah. He's not from here. I'll be surprised if he liked anything else from here. The St. Paul is like, had he not, I'm telling you like this, Chime-Time, had you not liked the St. Paul, there'd have been
he said that.
There would have been a motherfucking
he said that on his review.
There would have been
something similar to what you're talking
they gonna put something on your head.
I'm gonna go ahead
that bald spot wouldn't have been the only spot in your head fucking around with our St. Paul's partner.
Call that man out about his whole life.
Shit.
This is Mr. Chime-Time's Mr. Chime-Time's post about his Chinaman review. I feel
Chinese. Just say Chinese restaurant review.
I feel bad saying Chinaman. All right, Chinaman review drops tomorrow. This is what he says. I ordered a Vest soda, St. Paul, and the most popular fried rice from each location: King's Chop Suey, Bing Lao, Sun Restaurant, Eastside Chop Suey, Yet Bun, Young's Chop Suey, Northland Chop Suey. Those are the ones he went to. He said if there's a tiebreaker for first place, which it was, the tiebreaker will be who had the best St. Paul. The video is over 9 minutes long, so watch the full video, right? This is what he says. I'll be releasing another video Tuesday, so y'all look out Tuesday. Ranking the Chinamans. I'll make sure to go into hiding for this one. Like what you were saying. Because once he rank them, he gonna have to go.
Boy, yes.
He gonna have to go or be gone.
Yeah, because
he ranked them Chinamans.
Motherfuckers finna put that.
He also said,
hit out on
I'll be settling the debate on who has the best Chinaman. East St. Louis or St. Louis.
And that's gonna be another one.
So that's gonna be a hit.
But he knows what he's doing because drama causes income. For every view, every share, view, he gets bread. And I ain't knocking him up. I'm not knocking that man at all. More power to you, partner. More power to you. More power to you.
P.S. I love y'all and may the odds forever be in your favor. You know what? Don't kiss ass now, Chime. don't kiss ass on the back end, sir.
So let's give a little background on who Chime-Time is. So Mr. Chime-Time, his name is Rashad. His name is Rashad Mooreman. He's from North Carolina. I don't know the specific city.
Yeah.
And as it stands currently, he has 665,000 followers on IG, 1.1 million on Facebook, and 1.8 million on TikTok for a grand total of 3,565,000 followers. That's what's up. That's what's up. He doing the damn thing.
He doing
it.
And
So when the man said he quit his job, he can quit his job because he's making. My wife, Boss Lady Brooks, you do your little stuff on Facebook and you made what $3 or $4 off a little bit.
Hey,
so I know this man making hand over right
for my content so far.
Right. And then outside of Chime Time, you have Keith Lee, and then you have Darius Crooks. His real name is Darius Williams, but he go by Darius Cooks. I'm sorry, I'm talking fast. And Darius Cooks currently has 664,000 on IG and 388,000 on YouTube. I don't know how many on Facebook. He's from out of Chicago. Mm-hmm. You have Keith Lee. Keith Lee is from Detroit, Michigan. He's 27 years old, married with 2 kids, and all of them have their own little flair. Whereas Darius Cooks has cookware, and you can pay X amount of dollars to have dinner with him, and and so on and so forth. Keith Lee goes from city to city and try to help out restaurants that are going under because he has the Keith Lee effect. Are you familiar with the Keith Lee effect, my dear? Can we share with the people the Keith Lee effect?
I read it earlier.
But they pull it up on your thing, your trusty thing now. Until then, I will just stall for time. So as it stands right now, man, I myself personally love the fact that Chime-Time is here. He's definitely giving a nice little shine, whether it be good, bad, or ugly, to the St. Louis area. And I'm for it. I'm with the shit. I'm for it. And as it needs to be. Because we need positive reinforcement on our good shit as well as on our negative shit.
Well, like they always say, no publicity is bad publicity when you're trying to make money.
Yeah.
So that's essentially what the Keith Lee effect is. It's if he gives you a positive review, of course, you're going to have customers rushing to your business. Likewise, if he gives you a negative review, you're going to have customers rushing to prove him wrong or right. So either way, the Keith Lee effect comes into play when this particular person says something about your restaurant. Instantly, you hope cash funds go up because people want to come see if he's telling the truth or not.
And it has worked so far. It has worked so far.
Yep,
so that's definitely a plus.
I need the Keith Lee effect.
Definitely.
Rush to my Facebook. My Insta.
My good friend Pootie Earl, shout out to Pootie Earl, who's in the Philippines. Pootie Earl made a very valid point. I can't pull it up right now, but Pootie Earl said, man, matter of fact, I probably could pull it up. I don't know. Anyway, no matter. I'll just paraphrase. Pootie Earl had said, basically, why would you come to St. Louis to get the staple foods you like? Mm. You come to St. Louis to get chicken and waffles, grits and shrimp, barbecue, when we're not known for that. We're known for gooey butter cake. We're known for Red Hot Ripley's potato chips. We're known for thin crust Emo's pizza. We're known for toasted ravioli. We are known for what else? What else are we known for, babe?
Man, well, definitely not barbecue. Let him sell it.
Yeah. So why would you come to a city? Oh, I'm sorry, and Chinese food, duh.
Chinese food, yeah.
Preferably our fried rice, hot braised chicken, our duck and noodles, and a St. Paul's. You can only get a St. Paul in St. Louis. No, you can get it in Dallas. I know some people from St. Louis who have several, if I'm not mistaken, Chinese restaurants in Dallas. But from what my son said, who lives in Dallas, it's not the same.
It's not.
But why would you come to our city to see if they can give you the best of the foods you like from back home, from where you from? I assume that might be a staple in North Carolina or anywhere that you like the most. But growing up here, I never put chicken and waffles together growing up. Either I get some chicken for dinner or waffles for breakfast. I don't never confuse the two.
Man, look here, I ain't never had chicken and waffles together in my life. It's not my preference. So what we need to keep in mind, what you just said, it's a preference point. Like if you like certain foods from your region of the world, and then you come here expecting it to taste the same, it's not. It's regional consistency. laziness. A lot of this comes into play. So I really can't fault dude in that regard.
Right.
Because if you come in here for our version of what it is you like, you're about to taste our version of what it is you like, and it's not going to be what you like because your shit is regional to where you are.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he's making his money though, man. He's making his coins. And then I said earlier about him going to it's a cool little formula because it looks like to me that if you go to the most loyal cities, like we loyal sports fans, win or lose, we one of them cities, you know what I'm saying? And we that way about our food as well. So whether it's mid, Reggie, or the best, we loyal to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the minute you say something backwards about it, of course we gonna be on some and his shit gonna blow up. His numbers are gonna go up, and he know this. Not that he trolling, but I would use that formula. I would go to different cities that I know for a fact gonna be in my inbox and or on my post, giving me their opinion in droves, knowing that that's gonna drive up my funds.
Your viewership and everything.
Yeah, my funds, my likes, my posts, all of that is gonna go through the roof. That's a great formula because these people are gonna come out in the thousands on your posts, like with their opinions, because we're very opinionated and loyal about our food and our sports. It just is what it is.
Right.
It just is what it is.
Right.
Don't come here thinking you gonna taste the same.
Yeah, the same shit with the same back. Yeah.
Your sweetie pies ain't my sweetie pies.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. Now,
my sweetie pies, your ain't.
And soul food within itself is always speculative as well. You can go down to Atlanta and get soul food, Kansas City get soul food, St. Louis get soul food, Dallas, Houston. Hell, you probably go to Denver, Colorado get soul food, but it's gonna be different.
But what we ain't doing, shrimps and grits.
Yeah,
I've never had shrimp and grits, but I have butter, sugar, and grits.
Matter of fact, for me, growing up,
had cheese and grits for real.
I never had cheese and grits, never had shrimp and grits. I've always had butter and sugar in my grits.
Yeah, but down south they look at you like you're crazy. You need to put salt on that rice. No, don't. You need to put some pepper on that rice. What the hell? If it ain't brown, I ain't put no seasoning. I ain't put no seasoning in my rice. If it's white rice, even from a Chinaman, let it be a little box of white rice left in the refrigerator. I'm putting some butter and sugar in it, and I'm throwing it in the microwave. I can't eat white rice. Not even with hot braised chicken. I just can't do it. It's bland to me. But again, regional.
Yeah.
That's something that's our niche.
Yeah,
in St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, so
debate all day about that.
Definitely. As it stands right now, me personally.
I want him to come on the show.
No. Hey, come on the show, brother. You still in time.
Come on the show,
Come on the show, sir.
I'm in your inbox now, your business page, Mr. Chime-Time. I'm going to shoot my shot. Shot in the dark, nonetheless. I'm going to shoot my shot. Come here. Face to face. Look, it's a whole couch over there. You can't see it, but if you come here, you can see it. Come here and talk with us about how you do what you do.
The biggest thing before we go that made me laugh was how emotional the dudes were acting like,
yeah,
bruh.
They was in they feelings.
Bruh, these niggas in they fifis over some food, partner.
Yeah.
Let me just say this before I don't want to personally, because I live here, so y'all don't
want no smoke.
I don't want
basically.
no smoke.
Don't come over here with that.
But when that man said, y'all, you motherfuckers raise up your skirts and y'all showing y'all slips,
look.
y'all, and then y'all double down, bro.
Oh my gosh!
If you let a man get in your skin like that, bro, just stop. Just cut Facebook off. Go outside. Matter of fact, go jack somebody, go rob somebody, because he was on our ass about that too. So, man, it's all in good fun, brother.
I thought about that too. You come to St. Louis, bring your clip.
Bring your clip. Bring. My thing is like this. Hey, bro, I'm glad you came. Me personally, you ain't gotta go nowhere. But if you do leave, well, you're gonna leave.
Yeah.
Come back. Come back. Come back. You said that you love the city. The city's beautiful. Great women. Yeah, we got a high crime rate.
I appreciate that.
But definitely come back.
That's all I heard out of the whole review when he said great women. The rest of that, I ain't even listening to that. I wasn't even listening to that. I was like, oh, that's what's up. Good job.
Man, anyway. Nah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But definitely, I can truly say that him coming here is well deserved. Yeah. We beat out Kansas City now. To my fam in KC, especially my partner Robert Jones. Get ready, he's
He
coming.
on his way.
So all this,
Move.
y'all better have y'all barbecue joints together. I'm telling you.
What's that little spot Robbie like? What's that little spot Robbie like that y'all be going to get the pizza?
I
like that pizza. I be wanting you to bring
Caddy
that
Shack.
home. Yeah.
You go to Caddy
I
Shack.
be wanting
That's
to
down
bring
on
that home.
right out on the outskirts of downtown.
Yeah, man.
I love Caddy Shack. That's a nice little spot. So
I love that spot.
man, look here. So
I don't get to KC often, trust me. But yeah, I like that little spot. It's a couple of I've heard there's a couple of little restaurants in KC that's
a couple little ditties.
pretty good. So get ready, y'all. That's all.
Yeah, so go ahead with your barbecue lists, whatever list you got for him.
list.
Get ready, Casey, because he's coming. So get ready.
Get your poll together.
Get ready. It is what that is, and y'all make sure the price is right.
Oh Lord.
But all right, y'all. I woke the dog up, so let me put this this podcast to bed. So
this one. It's summation.
So if you have the gall to talk about it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He all choked up.
I'm laughing and shit inside. If you have the gall to do it, we have the audacity to talk about it.
Yeah.
So till next time, till the next podcast. Peace.